The INFJ personality type is the rarest in the known universe. There are only 1 million of them out of the 7.6 billion people on this planet, but what makes them so rare? They are commonly misunderstood and often exploited by other, more common, personality types. In this video, I'm going to tell you what happens when an INFJ is betrayed, why it doesn't happen often, and what makes them so rare. First, feel immense sadness and betrayal. When someone we care about is betrayed, the pain can be overwhelming. It can feel like our world has crumbled, and all of our hope has been extinguished. For INFJs, this pain can be especially acute. INFJs are often very sensitive to the emotions of others, and betrayal feels like a particularly cruel form of rejection. The hurt that accompanies betrayal can last for quite some time. INFJs may find it difficult to trust people again, and may struggle to form meaningful relationships. It's important for INFJs to remember that not everyone is capable of betraying us in such a way. There are often mitigating circumstances involved. Nevertheless, the experience of betrayal will remain with them for a long time. Second, feel like they're lost without that person in their life. When an INFJ is betrayed, they may feel like they're lost without that person in their life. They may feel like they can't go on and feel like everything is suddenly going to be a lot harder. They may also find it difficult to trust people again and be unsure how to react to new relationships. Third, feel like they have been punched in the face. When an INFJ is betrayed, they may feel like they have been punched in the face. This can result in a feeling of betrayal and hurt, as well as feelings of confusion and anger. The INFJ may also feel like they have lost trust in others, and may become withdrawn or even depressed. These feelings can be difficult to cope with, but understanding them is important in healing. Fourth, feel like they've been ripped off or used. When an INFJ is betrayed, they may feel like they've been ripped off or used. This can be especially true if the betrayal was unexpected or the INFJ felt like they had a close relationship with the betrayer. The INFJ may become lost and confused, feeling as though their world has been turned upside down. Fifth, be angry and frustrated with themselves for trusting the person. When an INFJ is betrayed, they may be angry and frustrated with themselves for trusting the person. This can lead to a feeling of vulnerability and insecurity, which can further impact the INFJ's ability to trust others. It is important for them to remember that betrayal is never the fault of the person who was hurt, and that they are not alone in their experience. INFJs should spend time exploring what went wrong in their relationship and learn from it, so that they can avoid future hurt. Sixth, they may lose control. When an INFJ is betrayed, they may experience intense emotional pain and turmoil. They may feel like they have lost control and like everything is spinning out of their hands. This can lead to feelings of emptiness and a sense of loss. In some cases, the INFJ may even develop feelings of self-hatred or guilt. Seventh, they will experience worry and rage. The INFJ's natural tendencies will be to try and make amends and rebuild trust. The INFJ may feel like they have lost a part of themselves. When an INFJ is betrayed, they will experience worry and rage. The natural tendencies of the INFJ will be to try and make amends and rebuild trust. The INFJ may feel like they have lost a part of themselves. Eighth, they may be confrontational. If an INFJ is betrayed, they may be confrontational. They may feel like they have been wronged and need to express this to the betrayer. They may also feel a sense of betrayal and bitterness towards the person who hurt them. Ninth, they'll feel like they're lost without that person in their life. When an INFJ is betrayed, they'll likely feel like they're lost without that person in their life. They'll experience a strong sense of abandonment and loss, which can be difficult to cope with. INFJs often value deep relationships and rely on the support of others to maintain balance in their lives. When someone they trust breaks that trust, it can be incredibly damaging. 10th, their actions will speak louder than their words. When an INFJ is betrayed, their first instinct may be to lash out. This may manifest as verbal attacks or hurtful actions, in an attempt to punish the person who has hurt them. However, this is not always the best course of action. The INFJ's deep-seated sensitivities will be magnified by the betrayal, and they will likely have difficulty reconciling their feelings of anger and hurt with their true feelings of vulnerability and insecurity. The INFJ's actions will speak louder than their words, and the quality of their relationships with those around them will be greatly impacted by the betrayal. 11th, they will be in denial. When an INFJ is betrayed, they will likely be in denial. They may feel like it didn't happen and that the person who betrayed them is lying. This can lead to a lot of feelings of anger and resentment. The INFJ may feel like they are alone in their pain and that no one understands what they're going through. 12th, they will not speak out. INFJs are typically very private people. When they are betrayed, they will not speak out to anyone about what happened. They may become very withdrawn and isolate themselves from friends and family. They may also feel a sense of guilt and shame. 13th, they will withdraw. The INFJ will withdraw and become more introverted. They may also feel a sense of betrayal and sadness, as they have put their trust in someone and been let down.